So today I was doing my tattoo, as you guys saw, and while doing my tattoo I was on my DMs, reading all my DMs, and I happened to come across the girl's DM who was saying Oguti, suggesting, because she was being so nice and cute, full of love, trying to assist me. She was saying I must go amputate my foot so I can freely wear heels. So basically she was suggesting that I must go cut off my existing foot so I can wear heels and run and be flexible like her. And I read it, and as always I was just like, whatever. So after reading her message, I decided to just get off Instagram and just not focus. I was like so over Instagram at that time. I just left my phone on the side, and yeah, they're continuing doing my tattoo. And then I just couldn't stop thinking about it. I kept thinking about it, about what she's saying. It kept passing like, and then I start crying. When I start crying, I'm crying out loud. Our studio, my tattoo studio is big. Not mine. Luke's tattoo studio is big. So it had people in there as well. So here I am crying, and they're all confused. They're thinking that my tattoo is that sore. For me, yeah, I don't feel any pain when it comes to tattoos. But I keep crying, and I couldn't explain to them why I'm crying, because I was crying out loud. I was just heartbroken at how a person is telling me to go cut off my foot. Like, why would I want to cut off my foot? Like, as for that girl, her foot is cut off not by choice. She just wasn't lucky enough or blessed enough to actually be in a situation where she can have both her feet. Like, my foot, when I was in hospital, was hanging out. Like, my ankle bone was out. Everything was out. And with that, my mom said to my doctor, find a way of putting everything together, because if Sbahle wakes up and her foot is amputated, she won't be happy. And Uma was right, because if I did wake up without it, I wouldn't be alive today. I would not have the power to actually live and look at myself. There are people who are doing that, but I'm not that strong. So, fine. Uma Doitela literally said to me, I was like a toasted slice of bread that was crumbled up, and he had to put the slice of bread together, because I've said so many times, Uguti, I broke 80% of my bones. Like, people have so much to say to me, and he says, Ngbabu, you know what I went through, 95% of people are not going to survive that, or even be in a position I'm at today. Like, my face looks perfectly fine, my body is perfectly fine, I can still walk, I can touch the ground with both my feet. So to have, okay, but let me try not to swear at her, to have that girl coming to tell me to go cut off my foot, the foot that we spent so much money putting together, the foot that my doctors had to try put together, for her to tell me to go cut my foot off so I can wear heels. Heels? What are heels, guys? Like, I don't wear heels, and you see me crying. I still look beautiful. I still know how to dress up, actually, for my moon boots. And people will always ask me, Betty, Sbahle, why are you still wearing a moon boot? Actually, I'm going to get to that on YouTube soon. But I'm blessed. It's a blessing that people are failing to acknowledge. Uguti, the fact that I still have both my feet, that's a blessing. Unkulunkulu yangithanda and ngiyambonga all the time. As much as I don't have an ankle bone, I could be crying. I did cry about it a lot, but I came to a situation of accepting it. So with me accepting, same as this person, Osipa, she just say sorry if she offended you. The fact I must cut off my foot. You can say sorry for what? Like, if I had to be now coming forward and saying fuck you and everything, you and everybody, Like, how would you feel? So don't say that just because she said that. The fact that she suggested that is unfair, and people fail to understand how us people in such situations feel. Like, I've committed suicide. I've committed suicide twice because of your people's fucking words. Like, I survived. With me surviving and having to read the words you guys fucking say, I was like, why the fuck am I alive to come deal with Labantu? Like, why? Like, I wish I didn't have to be alive to come and fucking hear all the things you guys have to say to me. Like, my life is beautiful. Like, I won't lie, my life is beautiful. I should be the happiest girl. But you guys fail to realize that as much as I'm living this beautiful life, having this beautiful body that you guys compliment and everything, you guys fail to understand that it takes a lot for me to actually maintain this lifestyle. It does take a lot, and y'all are just not grateful. You guys always have things to say. Like the bitch who said, Uti, I'm disabled. I'm like, I'll be the last one laughing. But people always have so many things to say. Like this bitch here, you have money. You see, cant bags, like all the people up in my cant bags in Zulu means uswinguza. So all those people must actually unfollow me. What the fuck are you following me for? Like, for you to come say all these stupid things. Why? Do you know how it makes me feel? Do you guys know how it makes me feel? Like, I'm not okay. I don't like it. Like, you'll say I'm a strong person. I'm actually not a strong person. Just because I'm physically strong. Like, I can... Sorry, guys. Just because I'm physically strong, training hard, lifting more weights than you guys can possibly lift, doesn't mean I'm a strong person. I'm soft. And with me being soft, it doesn't mean I must come here and take fucking bullshit from people. Like, when a person is telling you this, not abati, when they're mad, so you must relax. Oh, why are you depressed? Why would you commit suicide? Guys, like, if you are not in my position, you actually should have nothing to say. Like, in fucking sit down. You don't understand what I'm going through. You don't understand how I'm feeling. You don't understand how I'm feeling yet. You guys are so quick to fucking comment. Y'all are so quick to fucking comment, and it's just very saddening, because if I had to say izindo and put levels into everyone, like Sbahle, but now you guys are all nice and angels. So I don't know, you guys think you're gonna go to heaven with everything that you're saying. Sbahle was saying everyone's gonna go to hell, to hell. But it's the whole thing, Yoguti, just be mindful of what the next person is going through. Like a whole Ricky Rick, actually, number one, a good example. He was perfect. Ricky Rick, everything in his life was just too beautiful. And where is he today? Where is he today? Because it's Zineni, I'm sure who were putting him under that pressure, who put it a lot of unnecessary things, who made him feel unhappy. The happiest person we saw alive was very unhappy. You know, and same as me, when I committed my suicide attempts and woke up days later and everything, y'all were actually behind it the most, because the things you'll fucking say are not nice. And the thing is, no one actually have balls to come face to face with me and tell me that on my face, because try. And that's the thing, Wuti. Don't say that. Like a person coming in forward and saying, Goti, I must go cut off my foot so I can wear heels. I must go cut off my foot so I can wear heels. Like, I actually wanted to DM her and ask her, when are your foot, the fact that you don't have a foot, was it by choice? No. In fact, if you had an option to choose between your foot now that you can wear heels with, or be in my situation where you can touch the ground with both your feet, I definitely know you'll choose my life. any day. Same as the people who say I'm disabled. Disability looks very beautiful then. I mean, if you look at me, it's too beautiful. What can I do? So people must be mindful with just because I'm strong, you guys are seeing this beautiful life. You guys are happy and you guys have so much to say. Like how people say, I'm always trying, like I'm sure via this Insta live, I was like, oh, she's just trying to be relevant. You need relevancy. I got how many followers and what have I done? Nothing. You guys just followed me for me or love me or I don't know what it might be, but it's not for relevancy. People always have something to say. I don't need to even do much. I don't need to do much. I just live my own life. I do me, and I don't have time to be sending abantu my messages. But now, like Lord Stan Masimbak, who were in your ancestors, guys, we don't have to be mean. Like the people right now, I see so many people who are commenting right now. The comments are umpeto, and it's so hard, it's so painful, the fact that I can't even, because I've got such a beautiful heart, I can't wish you a very short life. Like I can't even do that. The fact that's why I cried when I was doing my tattoo, because I was so mad at this. But the fact that I had to control myself, my mind, from wishing her the worst and everything actually made me cry. Being a nice person, a good person, is actually fucking hard. It's so fucking hard. Like, as much as people like judging me, but I like swearing, because that's the only thing I can slap you with anyway, but if I can come here live, tell me on my face what you want to tell me, because you guys are so good at saying everything on social media, on Twitter and everything, and I'll always be there. Like, I will not be chased by what people say. But what I'm saying is, a person must try that life. It's not fair. What you guys are saying and doing is unfair. It's unfair. And for the many people who have a lot to say about me and my situation, if it was you, where would you be? Underground? Because I doubt you're going to survive. You're definitely going to be underground. And yet you don't realize with how blessed Sbahle is, that she's still here with us, that she's pushing. You know how much it requires for me to fucking push, to be out here smiling. It's not easy. It's not easy. But again, people will have a lot to say. Even now, I know I'm going to jump on Twitter. They're going to have a lot to say. But in whatever people say, they must just know one thing, Guti. I'm a fighter. I've been fighting. I'll forever fight. And in everything, no one's word will ever break me. As much as it's hurtful, as much as I'm crying right now, and I'm actually speaking it out loud, I'm just saying, Guti, I'll still be me. I'll never actually break down. I'll just keep getting better and better. People need to relax. People don't care. That's the thing about it, Guti. I even regret whenever I hear people's words. I just hate the fact that I'm still alive today to be sharing this fucking universe with a lot of y'all. Because honestly, if it was up to me, I would rather be resting in peace. Even if I'm in hell, I wouldn't mind, instead of spending time with most people here. I honestly would rather be in hell. People are unnecessary. People have a lot to say, and I'm always realizing how people always want to that's what you actually do. If I'm a python abantu unnecessarily, what do you know about the next person's story? It's like me, actually. You don't know me privately, because I don't post anything private. I only post what I need to let you know about, But you'll always have something to comment about. Uguti, you did this, or you like this, or what. It's just not fair. It's just not fair. I just feel like everyone should mind their own business. Let me cry in peace. Let me not be a person who has to be questioning my survival, because you guys honestly, like, as much as I say I've been through the whole situation where I've committed suicide and I've made an oath to God that I wouldn't commit it again, which I won't do. Like, so people mustn't think I'll ever kill myself. I'm not that weak. But it's a whole thing where I'm always crying, like, because of the things you guys say, and they're not nice. Like, they're really not nice. You guys don't have to say so many things, and yet you're always saying those things. Why? Fuck. Like, fuck. Like, people just need to fucking relax. Fucking relax. Even the person right now, Eti, you've attempted to commit, not you've committed. Like, fucking, like, go to school. You probably don't even have a degree. Fucker. Yeah, Owamie, please call me. Actually, I need to go, guys.
Okay, ninjas, so obviously you guys watched that video. I just wanted us to jump right into the video, and then you guys would get my opinion when it came to the situations. But here's currently trending #1 after Musa Kaula took a piece of that video, and then obviously he did put it up. Now at the end, when she was saying that yes, Owamie, you can call me, I actually went live, and when I saw, obviously she was crying. She's my friend. Of course, when you see your friend going through something, you're going to call. So I did comment to say, let me just call you friend, and that's when she said that. So for some of you that maybe may not fully just understand, so Sbahle got a message from someone, a DM, and the DM was actually like just suggesting to her that she should go and get her foot chopped or her leg chopped off. Obviously she got emotional when it came to that, and I think that we as people will never understand, guys, like the level of sensitivity when it comes to certain stuff, because we have dealt with different stuff as people. If someone came to me and they said, oh, I'm suggesting you chop your leg off, to me it would honestly be nothing. It would literally be nothing, because I have not gone through anything that is that related, do you understand? But if obviously she spent so much money, so much time, and having so many doctors so that they can save the same leg, that someone is now coming and saying, hey, I think you should chop your leg off, I would understand why someone would be very upset and why someone would be super emotional. Now obviously as her friend, I've gotten a lot of messages. Some of you guys are like, can you please advise her to just deactivate her account, or can you please tell her to stop going live, or anything like that. Sbahle is someone that is very emotional, and she's someone that also like literally filtered dololom ganwam. You understand? And so of course I've advised her that, you know, maybe going live is not the best thing to do, but at the end of the day you can only advise, and your friend or anyone in your family or anybody that you can talk to will choose whether to take the advice or not. I feel like she enjoys going live. She does get more positivity than negativity, so there's definitely something that maybe going live helps her with or does for her. But yeah, at times you'll find that, you know, she will speak and this and that. So basically on Twitter, I did see that there were people that were going in on that she said that she committed suicide twice, and not that she attempted to commit suicide twice. So I guess maybe they were just trying to correct her when it comes to that situation. But guys, come on, we all know what she was talking about. Who's gonna say I committed suicide? People that committed suicide are not going to ever say that, because Zay is gone, okay? And also I did see some people basically querying the whole situation where she said, I'm not gonna kill myself, I'm not that weak. And then people are asking, like, then does it mean that people that commit suicide are weak? So I feel like this one might actually just need its own separate video, because I get it that people may get people may definitely get it wrong. Do you understand? Being someone that has been in that position where I wanted to, I would say that yes, that was literally me chickening out from a situation that was happening on earth. So I was hoping that there's something better or there's some rest after this. So I think that, you know, do we call people that have committed suicide strong? Is it a symbol of strength? Then what do we also teach our young kids? That if ever anything goes wrong, you can just go ahead and commit suicide, and that is strength. Personally, that's not a message I'd teach my son, but you know, we all live in different ways, we all do different things, we believe in different things, but I will never say somebody that committed suicide is strong. Like, I'm gonna be like, oh, she had so much strength. Like, that's not me. I'm not ever gonna be somebody that will say that's literally strength, just because I feel like then what are we teaching the young generation that is coming? But again, so for me, honestly, when it comes to this situation, I feel like as people, especially coming on social media, we are too comfortable, guys. We are literally too comfortable. I don't have a problem with someone going out there and making a video about me, you know, talking about how horrible of a person I am, if that's how they feel. If you can go on Instagram, say whatever it is that you want to say about me, as long as you ain't lying, I honestly won't even pay you mind. Especially, just don't even tag me. Like, just go on about your day and say whatever it is that you want to say. Just don't tag me. None of that. Sharp. But as to go to someone's DMs, guys, this is a stranger, mind you. You need to remember, this is a stranger. As much as you know people on the internet, these are strangers to you, and you're gonna go and suggest something that is so deep. Because apparently this lady, what she was suggesting was that Sbahle should chop off a leg and then get a heel. That's when she's going to be able to wear heels and she's going to be more flexible. But did she say that she wanted to wear heels though? Did she say that her love for wearing heels and her love for flexibility is more than her love for her own leg? So this lady was also suggesting that, because I think that she was saying that she also got her leg chopped off. I don't know what the situation is with her, but I'd ask, like, you know, what was it? Was it something you chose to say, this is what I want to do? And if you did, then that's great for you. At least you got what you wanted. But what business do you have, like, having to go to someone's DMs and actually say something like that if clearly they did not chop their leg off? They don't want to chop their leg off. And I know that a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, you are just saying this because she's a friend. Yes, she's my friend, but no, guys, sometimes I just feel like, let's learn to also have a bit of boundaries when it comes to people. I do not tolerate disrespect in my DMs. People that have tried, trust and believe, they will tell you that I become the rudest person ever. Sometimes your advice is not needed by someone. If they want advice, I feel like that would have been perfect had it been that Sbahle went out there and said, guys, I want to wear heels, I don't know what to do, can someone please help me on what I can do? Then you can give that advice to say, you know, another way is this. But unwarranted, like, you are just bringing your advice, hey girl, go chop your leg off. I do think that my friend should stop going live. I do think that Sbahle should stop going live, just simply because I feel like, you know, people then say more things and then she gets ticked off, and then she ends up saying whatever. And unfortunately, this is being recorded, obviously, so clips will always surface and all that. But I think at this point, she's also just getting back into, like, now she's trending and this and that and that. But I honestly would say that I understand, and I think maybe I do understand a little bit more, because I know some of the struggles that she goes through, some of the struggles she has had to go through, and so yeah, you know, things like that. Honestly, I was just like, I was quite surprised that people think that's okay. Like, are you gonna just go into someone's DMs and be like, hey girl, I think you should do this? We're just getting too comfortable as people on the internet with strangers. This is a stranger to you. Like, I don't get it. But anyway, you guys can go ahead and comment down below what you guys think when it comes to this whole situation. Yeah, for me, that is that. And so yeah, guys, honestly, for me, I was just quite surprised. I was just honestly quite surprised. Like, that's way too deep, guys. That's way too deep for you to just go to someone and be like, chop your leg off. Guys, do you understand how many insecurities people have? and what works for you is not going to work for someone else. So sometimes just wait for that advice to be given before you run yourself into someone's DMs. But anyway, go ahead and comment below what you guys think of this whole situation. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and share, and I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye ninjas.